Dear friends, we are going to discuss about practical applications of ls command in Linux. So in this Linux, we are having various types of files. How we are going to use the ls command to view the list of files available in the various directories. For the purpose, we are going to open the terminal. In this terminal, we are having $prompt. In this $prompt, we are going to type the commands. So first thing, we use the ls command. This ls command lists the what are the files or directories available in this particular place. So it is also indicating the different colors. So this color differentiation indicating the folders or directories and normal files. So this ls is a Linux shell command. So in the shell only we are going to type the command. So various types of shells also available. So in this place ls is a shell command. It is going to list the directory content. Directory means folder or whatever it may be. It contains the various types of files. So ls command, it lists the directories and files. To see the last edited file, we have to use the ls space -t. So last edited files, that is indicated in this place. It sorts the file by modification time. Next command is display one file per line. So you can see in the above ls command, which one is display in the sequential order, horizontal direction. Now to display the names one by one, we have to use the ls space -1. So it is displaying the files or for directories one by one. This is the command for display one file per line. And to display all information about the particular file. If we want to know about the particular file's permission and its access time, all those things, we have to use the ls space -l command. Okay, so ls space -l command, it display all the details what we are having in this. We can see in this place, in the first line we can indicate rw, first one dash rw, and remaining things are all dash. So in this place, first character, that is hyphen, it is indicating the file type. So the dash h1 is r hyphen, which is indicating the normal file. Suppose if it is D, you can see in the third row drxr. This D indicate the directory. That is, this is directory. Another one is yes. If it is having yes, it is indicating the socket file. Another one is L, it is link file. So 4 options are available in this first character. That is hyphen, D, S and L. Okay. So next one is second field, that is indicating RW. We can see RW. This is indicating what are the permissions are available to this particular file. Read, write and execute. In the third line we can identify DRWX. So D means directory. For this directory we are having the permission of read, write and execute. X means execute. And remaining 3 RWX and RWX. So 3 permissions are there. One is for user, Another one is for group, and another one is for others, that is are common to all. So three types of permissions are available in this Linux, that is indicated by this RWX. Our next field, which one is indicating number of links, that is second field, we can identify 1 1 3 2 2 1 1. This is indicating number of links related with this particular file. Okay, so related with this particular file, how many number of links? We can see in the file, when the first two lines is indicating 1, another directory it is related with 3. So 3 links are related in this particular directory. And another field is indicating owner, that is in this place it is indicating Narayanan. And another one is group, it is also indicating Narayanan. And then size of the file in bytes, size of the file in bytes, it is indicated how many number of bytes are in this file. And then last modified date and time also will be there. Here it is indicating, in some places it is indicating time, and in some places it is indicating the year. And last one is file name. So these are the datas available for the particular file or directory. So to know these things, we have to use the command ls space hyphen l. So space is very important thing. And in this same ls display directory information, we have to use the ls space hyphen ld. Okay. So this is indicating the particular directory and its information. So how many number of directories are there, and then how many number of links associated with this? We can see 19. This is indicating the links, already we have known. Okay. So another command which is indicating all the details, ls space hyphen l space slash etc. So all the files informations are available. So in previous one it is indicated list of files in the particular directory. In this place it is indicating etc directory, all the files under the etc directory. This is displayed in this particular command, ls space hyphen l space slash etc. So in this previous one it is indicating all the files. Next one is particular directory, ls space hyphen ld space slash etc. So in this particular directory, how many number of details are available? So directories, how many number of directory links are available? So 130 links are available in this place. And next one is how it is going to list the file. So based on the last modified time, for this purpose we have to type the command ls space hyphen lt, that is last modified time. So based on the last modified time, it is going to list or sort the file names. And another one is in reverse order, how it is going to display in reverse order. For the purpose ls space hyphen ltr, it is going to order in reverse. Okay, so these are the two different types. Another one is in ls command display hidden files. In this ls file, to display the hidden files, we have to use the ls space hyphen a. So this will indicate the hidden files what we have stored in our directories. It is indicated by dot. And also it is displaying all the files including the current directory and parent directory. ls hyphen capital A, it is displaying other than current directory and parent directory. This is the difference between option small a and capital A. The next command is display files recursively using ls space hyphen capital R. It display the all the files recursively and also unhidden files in the whole file system recursively. This is the concept of ls space hyphen capital R. Next command is to display the file inode number using ls space hyphen small I. Using inode number, you can remove files that has special characters in its name. This is the idea of ls space hyphen I. Next command is to display file user ID and group ID using ls space hyphen n. So in previous commands it display the names. Now it is display the numbers. That is difference between this ls hyphen l and ls hyphen n. Next command is visual classification of files with special characters using ls hyphen capital F. So using this capital F, it classifies the file with a different special character for different kind of files. So the different kind of files means it is indicating slash, nothing, at symbol and asterisk symbol. So that's all about this ls command.